From about age 7 on, when I used to go to school with a Trapper Keeper or a notebook or anything where I could deface the cover of it, I started drawing band logos. So up here on the channel today, I'm going to share with you, honestly, my 5 favorite band logos of all time, coming right up. Hey, it's Russ from the Infectious podcast and here on the YouTube channel. And if your first thought in today's video was, my God, he looks amazing today, it's because I have new threads. We put new Infectious Groove music shirts on our TeePublic store. There's a link down below. Not just this logo, not just this color, all sorts of stuff in there. Do yourself a favor, go get yourself some new clothes and help support the channel, please. As far as today's video goes, like I said in the intro, band logos are just awesome. Ever since I was a little kid, I would deface everything I could. And I really, honestly, for this video, I thought I'm going to do one on my favorite band logos. And just thought, well, you know what? What's the ones I remember writing the most as a kid? Because those were probably my favorites. I don't think these are in any particular order. These are just 5 that I drew all of the time. Number 1, Run DMC. You talk about a simple logo, but for some reason those letters with the 2 bars above and under, it's just super iconic to me. Like as a kid, I just loved it as soon as I saw it. So simple, but you know what it is when you see the red bars and the white lettering. Like you need look no further other than there's a billion brands that have ripped off that logo. There's a billion brands that will use 3 letters on top, 3 below, red bars, white lettering. And they do it because it's so iconic that people know of that brand. And then, then they see that it's their brand instead of Run DMC. But that's the first one for me. Now, this next one is a band whose career was much shorter than it should have been as far as for their the musical legacy that they had prior to becoming a supergroup. But the band Asia, there is no end to Trapper Keepers and notebooks that have they're probably in landfills now, where I continually drew this Asia logo well past, we're talking 7 years after their biggest hits and whatnot. Nobody even remembered who Asia was by that point. I was still out there drawing the pyramid logo, and I just think it looks amazing and iconic. The next one this is kind of shooting fish in a barrel because it's, I would argue, one of the most iconic band logos of all time, Metallica. And there's variants of it. I'm going to put my favorite version on the screen, like Ride the Lightning through and Justice for All, Metallica, but really all of it. I mean, that sharp long M, the sharp long A. And this is another one too that a lot of people have used for other bands and brands and whatnot. And they do that to trigger your memory. And it's just iconic. I would argue the Metallica logo might be the most iconic band logo of all time. The next one is a band that, again, I love. No apologies. We don't believe in guilty pleasures here. There's just music you love. The logo for the band Poison, I think, is awesome. Like, it just, when you see the logo for the band Poison, you can just hear the band, the music in your head. It's just it's very closely associated with what you're getting musically. And I just, it's a really, really cool logo. And it looks great on all their different album covers and whatnot, like Metallica, even stylized in different versions of it. The last one that I'm going to include for logos, and this is a band that's got, I think, like 2 or 3 logos. But for me, when I saw their first logo, I was stunned and like, wow, that is really cool. And that's the Guns N' Roses, the round logo that they use. And I say round because, kind of calling myself out here, I didn't realize for like 5 years that that's the bottom of a bullet. And Guns N' Roses, I didn't even put that together. I mean, for like 5 years. But the yellow circle around it and the silver in the middle is not just a cool design. It's the bottom of a bullet. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments if anybody else knew that, because I kind of felt dumb when I figured it out. But help me, tell me if I'm dumb or not, because I couldn't believe I didn't notice that. And again, this is a band who now it's more than Metallica where it's been stylized different. They have a lot different logos have been used over the years, but that one, man, just instantly I became great at drawing guns and flowers because of that logo. I was like, well, now I got to learn this skill to make sure I can deface everything with this logo. As we always say in these videos, I really appreciate everybody watching the channel, but please get in the comments. Tell me if you knew that about the GNR logo, or what are some of your favorite band logos of all time? You know, does it spark some sort of nostalgia by just seeing these logos that I'm throwing up on the screen? Make sure to get in the comments, leave a like, and as we always say in these videos, thank you so much for watching.